It sounds like
First, I want to know how drunk Tad got to watch this.
I did actually only had like 2 beers. Look,
how many are there?
I'm obviously the person who is going to be looked at as the person who absolutely hates this movie. First of all, I hated the first movie so much that it made watching this one better. Because I was like, "Ooh, a plot." The
first one was pretty egregiously bad.
Are you talking about the Charlton Heston one?
No.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the Fall.
Tim Burton.
I was talking
the Tim Burton.
The Tim Burton Planet of the Apes is unbelievably
nothing
terrible.
To do with
that doesn't exist.
This I want to say
all right.
This is extremely obvious. This is extremely obvious that this movie was not written as a Planet of the Apes film. It was not. This movie was written as a different monkey biolab escape thing. This was not supposed to be Planet of the Apes. Is that what
the IMDb said?
Yes. It was they wrote it and then they were trying to do a sequel.
It was Outbreak 4.
Then they were trying to do a sequel to the Tim Burton one and they couldn't figure it out. They couldn't get contracts sorted.
Because Tim Burton shat the bed so bad.
So then they decided we're gonna do another Planet of the Apes. We're gonna use this script for it. And that's when they shoehorned all the virus shit into it. Which, by the way, the virus shit.
The characters Maurice and
right, and named all of the characters in reference.
Well, the in jokes I thought were the best part of the film.
A billion of them.
Yeah,
there's too much plot in this movie.
Yeah,
there is far too much plot in this.
There's
movie.
too little John Lithgow in this.
There is too little John Lithgow. That can be said of a lot of things.
I don't know. I'm
not when he's turning in that fucking. I went to playing someone with Alzheimer's class 101 fucking performance. I don't need more of that shit. Do something creative with that fucking shit, man. I'm gonna play. You know what I'm gonna do?
Was there that much to do with given the script for him to play with? I don't know.
I don't think there was.
You know, it'd be more interesting though if he played it like he was fine, like if he was like a normal guy, but he was doing like crazy shit.
Patrick Stewart did that in a TV movie for like UPN back in the early 2000s, and it's incredible. Like his performance in that, like he breaks down at certain points. Like he's a former spy, and he like breaks down at certain points in the movie. Like it's really hard to watch in a lot of ways.
Since we're on
how good it is.
Since we're on acting, good or bad, James Franco, I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, you think so?
You fucking suck, dude. In this kind of thing, you're great in like your dumb
comedy,
getting high movies,
stoner comedies.
Yeah, your stoner comedies.
Artist.
He's amazing in like The Interview and all that.
Later, he made
I don't know.
Again, it kind of like the same argument I'm going to make with Lithgow is that I don't know if there was enough there for him to ever bring anything of that. We love James Franco in these other things.
But he can't sell the. Kind of like what Tad's talking about. If this was like a weird like monkey breakout movie, which fine.
He can't sell the
James
guy
Franco can't sell those hallway conversations. He can't sell.
No, the beginning of the movie, the first act where it's setting it stuff up, where he goes in and has the argument in the office with his boss, is just so.
Dude, James Franco can't pull off lines like the
113
is not ready yet. What are you talking about?
That's exactly the kind of shit I'm talking about.
That's also not really his fault. It's the script's fault.
Oh, the script is terrible.
No, but I don't think
I want to differentiate.
I think Jared's right. He can't sell it either.
But there are actors that can sell it. David Aiello, or however you say his name, I'm apologizing. I'm saying it wrong. He sells everything.
Actually, what I would say is, and I think he's a weak link. But I was thinking, do you guys ever see Splice?
Yeah.
Adrian Brody.
Adrian Brody's basically playing the same kind of character, and I thought did it 10 times better than Franco. And I don't know this.
Adrian Brody is a good actor. I mean, Franco is a good actor sometimes.
Going back to Star Trek, one of the things that all Star Trek actors have is the ability to sell this kind of thing. Like they have to do so much nonsense.
It proves that it's harder than it looks.
Right. Which is why they get stage actors for Star Trek.
I think you guys all had a much harder time with this film than I did. The thing is, I know coming in what it was going
dumb
to be.
As hell.
This was
going to be dumb. This was going to be so predictably
This is going
stupid.
to be a genre science fiction film, and it is. This is like
it's literally got like little boxes that it's checking on its way.
This is like a 50s movie. This is like a 50s monster movie. Yeah. This has got all the elements of like we should not have tampered in God's ways kind of thing. And if you accept that, it's actually a lot of fun.
Have you guys ever
Like,
seen the
because
other?
there's that whole idea
Five?
about these films. There's human
way.
control and the loss of
First
human
five.
control. And the
I'm
film
not saying it wasn't fun.
All right, I'll just wait until you guys are done. Right. All right, I'm done. I'm seriously. Go ahead, please.
No, I'm not saying it wasn't fun. It's just incredibly stupid, but it's like really well put together. Like it keeps you. It's got a clicky pace.
Absolutely.
Like,
There's not a slack moment in it. It actually, I don't think it's overly complicated. I disagree with Tad on that.
I didn't
think
say it was complicated. I said there's
Too much plot.
This
I don't even
is
know about
most plot.
There's
not
an
best
awful lot of stuff happening in this movie.
Yes.
I don't know that I agree with that because I was with it 100% once it got going. And like I said, that first scene where it's like they're doing the exposition, it's like the drug's not ready yet and all that. So I was like, this is bad. But what occurs to me is that the dialogue's bad. So maybe the script is bad, but I think the story is solid. And Scott points out it's like a very classic 50s science fiction
I'll
kind of
agree
movie.
with that.
Technology is out of control. We're tampering with things we shouldn't be tampering with.
So you've got a
This is what you
strong.
get, and it works.
Actually, I like.
You've got a strong story with bad writing, bad dialogue.
How they did
Exactly.
it.
Far too much CGI.
You had
And
this one guy
Far too much CGI.
There's one guy get sick and heal it and get ill, and that was the vector. And it's just.
But like, if you
that's
had
playing in the background throughout the second act.
Correct.
And that's
but then
if
it's
you
paid
had
off in
kind
the
of like-
graphic during
it
the
pays off at the end by the
credits.
end of the world at the end.
Yeah,
Here-
but
okay,
in
here's
the
my-
graphic in the credits. You end the world in a graphic in the credits. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
No,
that's
I
bad.
question that choice.
I thought that was
That's bad.
I thought that was effective.
Just
I
wait.
thought it
I
turned
think there's
into a
something-
Are you
blonde
supposed to show
film.
everyone dropping dead? Is that what's supposed to happen here?
No, you could have
No.
left out the graphic and just shown the guy coughing blood in the airport, and that
Right,
could have been
you
the end
know
of the
what
movie.
happened.
Yeah, yeah.
Died
To black.
at the end. No, it isn't.
Yes.
I thought it was. I thought
No,
what
it was
happened.
yes, absolutely. Here's my theme for both of these movies,
Good
because
yelling.
here's the thing: if you had better dialogue, this is a strong story, I agree. But just like The Fall, if you had better actors, or at least people being directed better or making better choices, and you had better dialogue, this movie would be so much better. Because
Andy Serkis is the best actor in this movie.
yes,
Andy Serkis
and
is
even
the best actor in a lot of movies. that
even
he's in.
even the kid who takes care of the apes, like, God, that was such a stupid performance. It's just such a
holy
like,
shit. Everything
I'm
in the
evil.
monkey prison-
Oh, it's so dumb in one note. Yeah,
Everything
absolutely.
in the monkey prison is so bad.
It's
like-
so
and
bad.
You didn't think of a 50s
Yeah, no,
film.
he's great.
But here's the thing: when the camera's on the apes,
Talking orangutan. Where'd they
the
find
movie is good.
Yeah.
It's when the humans
Yeah.
are involved is when you have to listen to the
I
dialogue.
thought about that halfway through. I was like, let's just get rid of the humans in this movie. Let's just have it be the monkeys.
Just wait.
Which happens in
Just
the next
wait.
two movies.
Also,
You're
also-
gonna get your wish.
I will get your wish very quickly.
I
Here.
have a question real quick. Does anyone remember, did they give away the fact that Caesar talks in the trailer? Because I'm pretty
I
sure
don't
they gave
remember.
away, because
I don't
I
remember.
walked into this,
so.
I walked into this knowing that he talks.
Huh.
And it's like, and the part where
Well,
he
he talks
yells
in the original.
no, when he yells no for the first time, is actually really effective.
It is.
It's so good.
Like
And
I pointed out in the notes that when he does that, this is one of the few places in the whole film the music stops.
yes.
Yeah.
This is one of those films that scored beginning to end.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, he says that, and
But you might want some
And
milk.
if you don't
Yummy
know
with
that
it.
that's going to happen,
yeah,
that would have been amazing. To
Well,
see.
and I love the whole sequence of him sort of coaxing out the gorilla, you know?
yes.
that was
Yes.
nice.
That was also really nice.
The orangutan was an interesting character. The gorilla was an interesting character.
But
It's
again, like I put on my
I know who all these different apes are in this movie. They're
I-
good
I-
characters.
I can't help put on my director brain, and I'm sure John is the same way, where it's like, if I would have, like, why is James Franco always speaking English to him and never doing the hand motions after a certain point?
Mhm.
Even though
No,
we
that's
know
a
that,
fair point. That's a fair point.
like
And why
if I
isn't
was
his girlfriend, after years of this, wondering what's up with this ape? Why?
like if I
Just
was
Right,
the dir-
yeah,
if
five
I would have been
years old to
directing
be a
this, if I would have been
primatologist,
directing this
too.
movie, I'd have been like,
Yeah,
James,
right,
you got to
right.
keep doing the hands for the monkey. You got to keep doing the sign language. Like it
Agreed.
doesn't read as real. Like
Agreed.
even, you know, it just
Hold on, you
doesn't
have a
read.
guest. You have a guest here.
Speaking of monkeys,
What are you doing?
Hey, Colin.
What do you need?
The part where
he needs a better script.
the part where
needs a
Rocket
better
the
script.
part where Rocket comes out and he just whaps him in the head with the water can.
Yeah.
Like that's great.
Yep.
Like that's such a good and then
I
he
like the
stands there
burned
and he's
out
about
end.
to hit him again and he just
Yeah.
throws it down. He's like, nope, you know what? We're all on the same fucking side here.
Yeah.
Like we are
Well,
we're
but
the
that was also him
oppressed people.
saying, "You're going to listen to me now.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm in charge.
I'm in
Right. We're all on
charge,
the
and
same
if you do,
side,
and if
and
you
I'm
don't
gonna
think
give-
so, I'm going to hit you again."
And I'm
Right.
gonna
Also,
be
there's a gorilla behind you.
And I'm going to be a
There's a
benevolent
gorilla behind you.
leader. Like,
Yeah, the
I
best-
took my punishment by hitting you with this thing. You know that I'm in charge, and now we're going to go do this.
The
Right,
best moments of
right.
this movie are when they just show you like Caesar's face or other monkeys, and you get to put what you're feeling, what you think that they're feeling onto them.
Mhm.
That's the best parts of this movie.
Yeah. Well,
Yep.
there's a
And
bit,
there's a lot of those, and that's good. It's a nice way to do it.
there's a
I
bit,
also
you know,
think it
that-
takes too long to get to the monkey rampage. Monkey
Yeah.
rampage should have started at least
when
10
it
minutes
goes,
earlier.
it's very memorable. They go all over San Francisco, which is kind of neat.
Yeah. Also, every great ape in America is all of a sudden in San Francisco. Like, I don't.
They keep
There's a
them down
lot of
to-
apes in that zoo.
Like I said, I'm surrounded by this film, but Gen Sys's Gen Tech, that's South San Francisco.
There's only
the-
3,000. There's
but-
only 3,000 great apes in America.
and they're all.
This,
and they're
this
all
is how I
represented in
know
this
where
film.
my allegiance is, though. Like, because the minute they were like, wreaking havoc on the city, and then they're on the Golden Gate. Still, I was like, okay, like again, it's a fun movie. It's not great, but I was like, come on, just light them up. Just fucking light them all up, dude. Like we could take care of that in like a day.
Uh-huh.
Like, what the fuck are we doing?
But here's the thing: when they saw when the apes-
and I wanted to, because I don't care about. I'm just like one of those people that's like, just fucking kill them all. Who gives a shit?
I mean, I'm on the monkeys' side because I think
I
they're
know
treated like
probably
shit,
you're
and they're-
supposed to be on the monkey side, but
they're-
I'm one of the weirdos that's like, fucking kill them.
I think
I was totally on the
think
monkey
humans
side.
Absolutely could take them. I think that's not a problem.
These monkeys do
But I
represent a
want them
threat
to
to
win.
our way of life. You think about it. you know?
Yes,
Also,
absolutely.
but-
And yet the movie has you rooting for him
Yeah, exactly. But the Koba,
because the people are so shitty.
That one is that lab ape that gets smart. That one is really fucked up. Remember him?
Yeah. What'd you call him?
burned
The
out
Koba.
the burned out ape.
Koba?
Yeah.
Koba?
Koba.
But, yeah, but his,
Koba's like going to be the evil. He's going to
Well,
be
that's
like
the
the
thing.
nemesis in the next movie.
watching this, I
Clearly.
didn't realize they were setting him up for the next film, and you don't
Yes.
see his payoff until the next movie.
Because there can't be.
'Cause
There's got to be discord among the apes. So
Yeah.
He's literally Scar from the Jungle Book. He's going to be the.
Yeah, there are
he is literally-
similarities there. Yes, especially in the
With a
second.
nice,
but getting back to the scene on the bridge, the big set piece that then ends the movie.
Which was very cool.
Piece.
Very
When they
cool.
set up the blockade and all the cops are going to stop them from getting to Marin.
I would
I
have
love-
Don't go to Muir Woods.
We
it's
must
the end
protect
of it.
the
No.
rich people.
It's
Must
the
protect
same
the
old
rich
story,
people.
Jen.
The rich
It's
people.
the same old. Those
But
Marin people
when
will
the apes
stop at nothing.
they use what they have, which is their climbing ability, to their advantage. They go up the cables and they go under the bridge. I was
Under
like,
was
going,
awesome. The
yeah,
under was awesome.
and I'd thrown all my reservations about the script and the dodgy CGI, and I'm just like, go.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, when
story.
you think about it, what was it? This 2011? This CGI wasn't that dodgy at that time. It's
I mean, it looks
pretty
just
bad.
It's too much.
same year as
lot.
it's the same year as Captain America. So
it's better
I've never
than
seen the
the
movie,
Matrix
Captain
2.
America CGI is better.
I've seen that bridge scene so many times because there was like an entire American cinematographer dedicated
oh
to
wow.
like all the special effects and the shooting of that sequence, you know.
Also, if you have anything close to an action movie set in San Francisco, you have to fuck up the Golden Gate Bridge. That's
Yeah, well,
just
that's-
part of the,
that's-
that's
It's
part
like
of the rules.
That's a
prerequisite.
Ray
It's in the
Harryhausen's
contract, man. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
Except
Fine octopus
except
pulling
for
it
the
down.
Rock.
Yep.
Fucking Rock, they don't do it, and it's great.
Yeah,
like that's the
Well, the
perfect
trade-off
way
was
of
they're
doing
like, you get Alcatraz. That's the
Yeah, you guys
trade-off.
Right,
get
you blow
Alcatraz.
up, you blow up half of
Alcatraz,
Alcatraz.
exactly. Also, it's like again Bay Area thing. You're just like, okay, that's Vancouver, that's San Francisco, that's Vancouver.
Oh, there's so
Absolutely.
much. There's so much.
So much Vancouver.
Also, apparently, Muir Woods are just right over the bridge. You just
Right.
get over the edge,
Yeah.
the end
Well,
of the bridge,
that
and the
goes
Muir Woods are
without-
right
They
there.
just caught a commute
It's
bus
just like
from.
Oh!
There's
They're
one
They're
of
on
the
Golden
rainbows
Gate
in the sign.
Transit.
It's really easy. You know?
That would be no. That would be the
Look at all the
raddest
free-
cut.
all
That would be
other
the
parts
that would be
of
the
Muir
that would be the raddest cut though of them like fighting the
Getting on the
cops
bus.
and it's going crazy, it's going fucking crazy, and then it literally cuts to all of them sitting on a bus and it's elevator music just going,
Man, what a missed opportunity! That would have been.
and then they're
great.
like going up to Muir Woods.
Stop your wood.
That's hysterical. Jared.
There's one like really drunk homeless guy on the bus just yelling at monkeys.
He's just like, what the fuck?
Are you guys writing a better?
Yeah,
Wait, hold on,
right.
hold on. So what thank you guys. I will just say that I remember watching this at the time and thinking, I mean, I saw the first 5 like as a kid in the cinema.
We're talking the original 60s when we say the first
original
5?
60s well, it's really more 70s than 60s.
Yeah, it's really more 70s.
I mean,
Started
like,
in the 60s.
It was 68, I think.
68's the first one.
But did you go to the Go Ape Film Festival where they showed them all in one night?
72, 73, 74.
Yeah.
And so I don't know, got a little bit of sentimental attachment to this franchise. I just remember at the time going, well, that was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Like that was a lot better than it deserved, that it really deserved to be. There's, you know, it's a reboot. Your expectations are super low. I was pleasantly surprised. I thought, oh, okay, they're going to make the apes the protagonist this time. And like you said, Andy Serkis is great. And I still think the orangutan, even in 2011, I thought the orangutan looked fucking real.
Yeah,
but
that one looks
maybe the best,
real.
maybe the best looking
Might be the
character of
best
the Apes.
CGI.
To say
It
it
only, it
though,
only get better.
Or the
in next
gorilla.
movies, too.
this is not even. This is very much the weakest one of the 3.
I was gonna say these better fucking get
No,
better.
But
that's
no, again, if you come in expecting a genre film, you get a genre film. Expect anything else, you know, that's it.
Yeah.
It's a good kickoff.
I just wish they would have written better dialogue and cast better actors.
There it is.
For
there
sure.
it
I
is.
mean, the script is like a 4th grade level kind of.
So we're going to the we're going to
The
the
113 is not ready yet.
going to the mat on this one.
I still love this movie.
I like it quite a bit.
The good-
Jared, you have permission to punch me in the face if I ever write dialogue that bad.